Will Harry actually buy a house in Britain? Royal expert and historian Tissa Dunpole shared her opinion on the matter. She believes that Britain misses Harry more than he misses his homeland. Rumors abound that stripped of the royal Frogmore Cottage on the grounds of Windsor Castle, Prince Harry is considering options for a home in London. His pit stops in the UK in 2023, a visit to the Supreme Court in London as part of a legal battle with the British press, an instant attendance at his father's coronation in May, are evidence of that. Attending a charity event ahead of the Games of the Unconquered in Germany. Expert Tessa Dunpole believes Meghan is excelling in California, anticipating a return to Hollywood as a power player. Unlike Harry, who often actually looks spare in reality. We remember his lost face at a Beyoncé concert and his awkward shiny shoes at World Mental Health Day in New York. A is overshadowed by his expensive and understated wife. Expensive and understated wife. The British see Harry as a little lost boy, a square peg in an American hole who wants to come home. The Brits want to believe that Harry may fail without us. That he misses the brother he says he was never close to. For a father he doesn't speak to. For the country he criticized in his Netflix series. Careful observers remember Harry's altercation with Meghan on the palace balcony during the Trooping the Colour parade on Junio 8, 2019. The Dukes had an argument on the palace balcony during the Queen's birthday celebrations. After a brief conversation with her husband, Meghan had tears in her eyes. The former actress looked worried and was clearly about to cry. Eventually, she turned around and looked like she was going to cry. In my opinion, the atmosphere on the balcony was pretty cool. They were compared to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge. Look at the difference in how relaxed Kate and William are. It was one of the few times Harry behaved like a prince from the royal family. Richard Fitzwilliams writes. One important characteristic of royalty is ensuring that public appearances go smoothly. According to rumors, Meghan didn't like something. She wanted to run away from the balcony and asked Harry to let her pass. But Harry didn't let her do that. In America, we see a very different Harry, obsessed with his safety. A is asserting his rights to police protection if he comes into the country in the High Court in London in a lawsuit against the British Home Office. On the eve of the chase in New York. Tessa wonders if the British public misses Harry and wants to see him more often in his home country. The expert concludes that Harry would like to take refuge in London after all, but it doesn't make sense for him to invest in his own real estate, since he can stay with cousins in Windsor or in one of the palaces in London where he doesn't have to provide security on his own. But Harry has not appeared at Balmoral this summer. It is unlikely he will grace Sandringham with his presence. Charles will not get a Christmas hug as the grandchildren will still be absent. Rather, it's us, the British public, who miss Harry. Let's face it, this new, American Duke is boring. Christmas is coming, and we hope Meghan and Harry will give the Windsor brand some transatlantic tension.